All right, we're gonna see. I just did some walking around, walked into a bathroom with the light off, and the auto feature of how it dims it is instantaneous. It's actually pretty impressive. So we're gonna, that's the standard without the override button pressed. I will say you get a bit of refraction from the lens. You see that? When you're looking dead on, you're fine, but you can see a little bit of orange hue, which I'm not a huge fan of. So there's a negative. Okay, now let's kill the lights and see what it does. Let me turn on this light so I'm not blinded. So there's the auto feature with the light on, TLR1. Can't see it. I'm gonna hit the override button. And now it's maxed out. Looking at it through in my eyes, it's crazy bright, but the camera's really not gonna pick it up very well. Unless you have like a super high-end camera. If we kill the light, so now let's turn off the auto max by a single button press. And now it's normal, and now we'll kill the light. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me get it centered in the camera. It's hard to see because you can't, the camera doesn't capture it. I can see it. It's very faint with the light on without the auto brightness on because we're in the dark room. I'm trying to see if we can get it. So there's, in the dark of night, that's what it's gonna look like. Button press. Interesting. Interesting. Gun's clear, by the way. So that's maxed out. Now, when you hold it up in person, you see a slight refraction of orange hue on the very top. You're seeing the kind of like the reflection of the outer glass, which is a bit odd, I have to admit. Let's see, that's too bright for indoors right now, so I'm going to turn off the auto brightness, maximum mode. And that's just perfect. Now what I'm not crazy about is you are seeing a little bit on towards the top of that orange hue. That might be a deal breaker, I don't know. I want to see what it's like outside. Maybe artificial light is compounding that a bit. It's got a lot of blue hue to it, for sure. You see, I'm seeing a lot of refraction of the, it looks like you're seeing the very bottom of where they do the glue a bit. So there's a bit of an orange hue. Is it distracting enough that it's a deal killer? Not really. And when you're in full presentation, it's not even an issue. But if you move it around a bit, it can show itself a little bit. And when I activate my light on auto mode, on the wall it kind of washes out, and then once you get back into open space it comes back. But again, your target, even if they're standing in front of a light colored wall or surface, they're going to be a lot darker than that wall. So your dot should be fully visible again right now. So even that, on that gray, on that circuit box, on that breaker, it's faint, but I can see it. But I can always just give it a quick tap, and boom, max brightness. Max brightness is the last 30 minutes, so if you're engaging someone who's trying to get you, it's not much to just bam, you know. I don't know. The testing continues. I'm gonna get it outside and do some shooting with it. Till then, which will be soon. Yeah, see that orange kind of hue? I'm not crazy about that at all. I'm gonna see if that does it outdoors as well. Well, this is why you try shit, you know? Auto brightness mode. Pew, pew, like C does videos. All right. Cool.